Welcome once again to Low Code Lab. My name is Martin, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create this interface, using decisions, a drop-down and a card layout. Let's get started. The first thing I will do is Google the rainbow color palette in hexadecimal. It is quite simple. Click on the image to see what color each hexadecimal code corresponds to. Proceed to create a very simple decision type object, which only has one input parameter, and depending on the name of the indicated color, it will return the hexadecimal code. When creating a decision type object, 2 input parameters and 1 output parameter are automatically generated. Delete the second input since we don't need it. Edit the remaining input parameter, change its name and the type of data it receives. In this case it is a list of the names of the colors. Each value must be separated by a line break. This is just an example of the values it can accept, but you could opt for a list of numbers or whatever your requirement needs. The next step is to map the name of the color with its respective hexadecimal code. To do this I have to split my screen in two. I'll put the name of the color in the first column, and the code in the output. As a best practice, a default value should be placed in case the name of the indicated color does not exist within the options. In this case the default value is white. Something that is a bit annoying about the decision object is that the size of the text box changes when clicked. It is necessary to make an extra click outside the box to modify the next one. Another option is to fill the boxes from the bottom up. Do a couple of tests to verify that everything is configured correctly. Proceed to create an interface to display the result of the newly created decision. For this exercise, I will use the palette of predefined elements, in combination with the use of code entered manually, remembering that sometimes it is easier to start this way to achieve a more aesthetic result from the beginning, and once I have the layout done, then I proceed to create the code for more complex behavior using the expression mode. Once the drop-down and the card layout have been created within the columns, proceed to create a local variable to store the color selected in the drop-down. The drop-down values must be the same as those placed in the decision object inputs. To edit multiple lines at once, simply press the Alt key and select all the lines needed. Change the height of the card layout, so that the color it displays is more visible. This color must be indicated in the style property. Replace the default value with the result of calling the decision rule. It accepts as a parameter the name of the color selected in the dropdown. The decision rule returns the hexadecimal code, and in case you didn't know, many of Appian's objects accept this type of code to change their appearance. If you like this tutorial, remember to give us a like, and if you are not subscribed yet, this is the best time to do it. This was Low Code Lab and my name is Martin Camacho. See you next time.